Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted a video. If it is your first time here, my name is Fletcher Nelson. I'm a third grade teacher in Minnesota. If you've watched my previous videos, you know we didn't have our reopening plan yet. So I haven't made a video for a while just because I was waiting to have that plan, waiting to get my class list and all that fun stuff. Last Monday, they did announce our plan and I did finally get my class list today. So I figured it'd be a good time to come in and get some stuff labeled and ready. We start on the first day of school, September 14th for us. So I do have a couple of weeks, but I still will work this week, and then next week will be that first, our week of in-service, and then the kids will be here. So elementary schools for us are starting in person. Kids will wear masks. Teachers will wear a mask and a shield. I think it's like if the kids are like 6 feet away or more, we can just wear the shield, which I'm excited about because like for read alouds, I feel like it'll be easier to just wear the shield and not the mask. But the rest of the day we'll have both on. Anyways, our middle school and high schools are doing a hybrid model just for the first couple weeks, and then if our numbers drop down a little bit, then they'll be in person as well. So I'm hoping it goes good. I'm excited to be back in the classroom. I'm excited to get to know my kids in person. Right now it's looking like I'll have like 19 or 20-ish kids, so that could change. Some might still opt for distance learning. We have called most of them just to make sure. But anyways, that's what our reopening plan is. So today I'm going to get some labels printed off, get some of their stuff labeled and ready to roll. They also did use my room for summer school, so it's still kind of set up for that. They moved a lot of the chairs. Everything that's in here now I can keep. I got rid of my Nugget because it had fabric. Anything that had fabric we had to get rid of, but that was the only thing with some of my pillows. So I'm gonna reset up my room, put the chairs out, and yeah, we won't have to socially distance, like the kids can sit at the tables together. If we were in a hybrid, then we would have been socially distanced, but when it's in person, that means our numbers are low enough where we don't need to if the kids have masks on. So that is what I'm going to be setting up my room for. I'll get some of those labels printed off and we should be good to go. Just so you know, once school starts, I'm planning on I feel like I'll make like at least a weekly video just kind of talking about what we're doing and more like content related stuff. But when I wasn't setting up and if I don't have that kind of content to talk about, I didn't really know what to do. So I promise I'll be more regular. I still don't know what to do with my hands ever, but let's get going. Also, this is just laying on the floor of my room, so I feel like this is gonna happen a lot in 2020. What a year. I wonder whose it is and if they're missing it. All right. So here's my room currently. There's no chairs out because they were on the corner from summer school. I'm going to get that stuff. The chairs put out where they're going to be. So that's set up and ready to go. These drawers are where students will keep their supplies. So I want to get those labeled. I want to get their book boxes labeled. I feel like we're getting new drawers. I think we were told we were, but they haven't come yet. So I'm just going to label these. That way if we don't get them, I at least have that done. I also remember that I'm having a student teacher this year, so I'm going to use this green table for her desk, and I'll probably put it up there and just slide these two tables that way. And that should be about it. Then we should be pretty much ready for the school year. So let's get started. here's where we're sitting. This short table, I normally would have pillows there. I normally would also put out our puzzle table on top so kids could work on a puzzle, but I don't think that can happen this year, obviously. So I might end up just moving this table and not having it there. So that could be gone. Otherwise, the rest of the room, we got the chairs out where they're gonna be. I put together this table to be the desk area for my student teacher, and I feel like it makes more sense to have it facing this way. That way if she's, you know, at her desk, she can still be seeing the rest of the classroom. I don't know. I'll let, if she wants to flip it, go for it, I don't care. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, and I will probably put over here a set of those rainbow drawers just so she has an area to keep some of her stuff and her things, and one of these cabinets here as well. She'll be able to put her stuff. So that's what I have there. I'm still missing one of these black chairs, so I will find that, but like I said, all of our stuff got moved because of construction, so it's here somewhere. That chair is at the front of the room for when I do read alouds, so it'll go right up here whenever I track it down. But yeah, otherwise, this is where we're at. I took down the pictures of my kids from last year. The only one up there right now is meh, 3rd grade Fletcher. So I'm going to print off my new students' names. That way when they come, before I print off their pictures, it at least doesn't look as crappy as that, so their names will be there. I'm gonna print out their names for their drawers, and also their names for their book boxes. And then we should be sitting pretty good. So on to making these labels. But first, coffee. All right, so I got all my labels printed off. I got everything labeled. I have my room pretty much laid out and stuff put away. I feel like I'm sitting pretty good, so I'm going to flip it around and show you. The one thing that I don't have completely where I want them are the book boxes. And the only reason is because we're getting new carts for students, like the drawers I'll show you for them to store their supplies. And I'll have more room to store them on top. Right now there are 2 book boxes that wouldn't fit, no, 5 or 6 book boxes that wouldn't fit where the rest are. But once those carts come back in, that will solve that issue. But for now, this works. All right, so I have all their book boxes labeled. I just make the labels on Google Slides. That way I can save them easily, the templates each year, and type them in for my new class. I print them on cardstock, and then I use double-sided tape to stick them on. So that's where I have them for now. But like you see, this is short here. So our new carts, I think we get 3 of them, and they should be a little bit wider too to go at the end of the tables. So all 20 of mine should fit. Obviously right now I only have 13 of them there. So 7 we're short. 4 now, if they don't come before the first day of school. I have 5 more up here, and then 2 more I would just put wherever needed. So we'll figure that out. But our new carts should be here any day, I believe. All right, up next, I did label their drawers. I know I just got done saying we're getting new ones of these, but I feel like I can still put these somewhere to use as extra storage or something. So I labeled them anyways, just because if they don't come for some reason, I have it done. So we have some of the drawers there. We have there. And our last set over here. So if ours don't come, I'm all set. If they do, I'll just move these labels onto the new carts, and we'll be good to go. The other thing I did back here is I moved my fridge to the side of my desk so my mouse and stuff can go on top. I had one of those rainbow carts over there, but honestly, I don't feel like I need it. And I feel like my student teacher will want to have those over by her so she has an area to put her stuff, because I can put mine in my cubbies. I can put my stuff anywhere back here, so I have options. So then for right now, I have my phone back here. These bins I'll label for small groups for like guided reading and guided math. I'm not sure what our regulations are with those for right now, so that's why I'm not gonna make labels or anything. And over here, microwave, reading curriculum, random stuff. And I put up some, student pictures and notes and stuff over here now. And here is how the rest of the room is laid out. So, anyways, I feel like we're sitting pretty good. This wall, like I said, will kind of become anchor chart area. This area will be my student teachers. Honestly, she doesn't start right away either, because she's doing a SPED rotation as well. So I'm not exactly sure when she starts. But I can obviously just use this as extended student area for that time being till I know when she starts. Or I can just move it. We'll see whenever I figure out when her actual first day is. And then keep going. Found my chair. One of my coworkers actually came in and was like, hey, I have an extra one. Are you missing one? And I was. So there's my read aloud chair and the rest of the room. So I feel like it's all finally put together. We'll probably won't do a ton of paper pens. I don't know. Actually, I shouldn't say that, but we'll have our turn-in bin there, pass-back bin there. Will we use it a lot with COVID stuff? I don't know. But anyways, that's where that stuff will be. I feel like a lot of this will get, actually, I forgot I even did this last year. I had all these separate turn-ins. I feel like most of these drawers will end up getting relabeled. Thinking about like math manipulatives and stuff, students might need extra space for storing stuff since we can't have shared supplies. So these might end up being relabeled to help us with having individual supplies rather than shared supplies. I'll swing around the room here one more time. So right when you walk in with the library, right there, I always put a class selfie from my first day of school there. Again, that'll look different. Hashtag COVID. Kidney table and desk area. And then we have all the students area. Again, I just love keeping the middle of the room open, so that's what I do. Smartboard, some storage up here. Again, will we be able to use this stuff? Only time will tell, but if not, yeah, I don't know. Anyways. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in again. like I said, we start in service next week, and then our first day of school with kids will be the 17th of September. We're gonna try to schedule in open houses those first couple of days of that week we start school, if that makes sense. That way kids can come in, see the classroom, drop off their supplies, but we don't have all the parents coming at once. So we're gonna do a couple days of scheduled, kind of like open house conferences, like not all at once, and then our first day will be the 17th. I want to try to do like weekly videos throughout the year. That's kind of my goal. Obviously I won't record during like contract hours, but kind of before school, what I have planned, maybe a quick check-in at lunch and after school, I don't know. So if you think that's something you'd want, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and see you next time.